school operated in Okinawa, Japan. And in Japan, they really don't discipline the boys until they're 7.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And when we get those kids, it's a nightmare.
I would imagine so.
But what amazed me was that the parents were coming up just like thanking us so much because, you know, in the classroom, they can't act the way they do it at the house. And it started spilling over, and they're asking us what we do. And it was interesting to see how that kind of caught fire, and it really helped the people around that area. And, you know, our school was, was pretty famous there. You know,
wow.
On TV every quarter. And but I loved it because it was like a science experiment. You know, you can observe the classroom, see what worked, what didn't work. But, you know, yeah, don't be afraid to, you know, give your kids boundaries. I mean, you want to see this world change, man. You give kids boundaries. You give them the love, you know, like the father did. You know, he just didn't, you know, sit there and glare at them all day.
Right.
Like you said, they were tickling and everything else. There's that balance.
Yep, it was. I said it was inside of 2 minutes, maybe. I mean, the kid was fine, dad was fine. They're playing, they're enjoying. The rest of the table's all good. You know, laughing at all of the other people who are complaining about it, and it's. I'm sure they still have. They're probably telling the story right now, like I'm telling it. Who knows? All right, Dan, I got to roll, but I appreciate the call, man. Thank you very much.
No, I appreciate you, big guy.
Thank you. 574-2595, 95.3. Gary, welcome to the program. How are you?
Good. How are you, Casey?
I'm doing well. What's on your mind?
Just want to chime in on the bullying and parenting your child, being a dad.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an 11-year-old boy, and I've got a 7-year-old little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taught them since they started preschool, do not put up with bullying whatsoever. I don't fall into the bullying thing. I don't believe in any of it. I think the bullying is actually good. It's called establishing a pecking order, to be honest with you, in my opinion.
Okay.
And I told them, don't put up with it. Stand your ground. If you get in trouble at school, I've got your back. And if you didn't start it, I've got your back. If you started it, I'm going to make the punishment at home 10 times worse than what you ever expected.
Exactly. Yeah, that's going to be my policy too. Wife and I have already talked about it, and you know, if I determine that my child has either defended somebody else or was defending themselves or was right, then you know what? I'll go right there, the principal, the dean, whatever, and I will give them the ice cream right in front of them.
Absolutely, I would too. And I told my son that. I said, hey, you've got a little sister. You had better stand up for her.
Absolutely.
And if you don't, you're going to have to deal with me.
Yep, I completely agree. And I mean, if Bree, if she ends up being the older sister, she better stand up for the little brother or little sister too.
Absolutely.
Gary, I'm out of time, buddy. I got to run, but I appreciate the call. All right, thanks a lot.
Bye.
All right, if you guys want to bring this back up in the 5 o'clock hour when we do open lines, feel free to do so. Sorry, we just ran out of time. You're listening to News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel.